with a rhythm, we can rock, 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 high. Rock, 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 high.
Come on.
Rock, 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 high. Rock with a rhythm, rock.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Golden Coast Invitational, sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. I'm Kanashi, and I will be your host for this week as we are going to be diving into some of the great collegiate Valorant action that we have from multiple schools all over North America. This is going to be the first week of a 9-week event that is showcasing the talents that we do have in the collegiate scene. But first thing, we are going to kick off with our schedule, which will show our first two matches for this week. Our first match is going to be from the Pacific NorCal Division between Oregon State University and UC Davis Gold. And then after that, we will be moving on into the East Central Division with Harrisburg versus the ERAU Eagles. The first week of this tournament will be played in a best of one format and will be played in a round robin style where rounds do matter. The teams with the best records will be moving on into the playoffs, which will begin in November. These schools aren't just here for bragging rights and competition. First place will be going home with $1,000 and the title of Golden Coast Invitational Champions. Second place will be going home with $500, and third place will be going home with $250. So we have some great Valorant action for you guys, but today we are going to be honing in on the match between Oregon State University and UC Davis Gold. Oregon State will be leading with Series, Neon, Rio, Dragonfly, and Custard. This team is stacked with Immortal and Radiant players and are hoping to make a huge impact coming into the tournament. Now, for their opponents, it's going to be UC Davis Gold, which has a roster of C16, Various, Kazam Gosu, French, Slaughter, and Crit Kane. This team is also around Immortal range, and they are looking to push through the NorCal region. A lot of these schools I know are just getting started into their fall semester, but there's nobody who is more eager than our two commentators for today, Arties and Brody. Fellas, take it away.
Hello. How are you doing today? Mr. Brody.
I'm great, Arties. Hope everyone is doing well watching the stream. I'm actually so pumped to get into these first two matches of the Golden Coast Invitational.
Absolutely. Especially this first match, just Immortals all around, just very, very well-balanced teams here. And reading the bios of these teams, super funny, to be honest. And I'm really excited to see what these players are going to be pulling off today.
Should be pretty high level, should be quite competitive between these two teams in a similar skill region. So, especially on a map like Haven, which is the first map, I'm hoping to have a close and competitive game.
Absolutely, and especially on Haven, more so than the other maps, the types of team compositions that the teams are going to be choosing really does make a big difference, especially with the number of sentinels on each team. When you've got 3 sites, it's just super important.
Super important to lock down those late rotations into bomb sites, and definitely going to be super important for each team's sentinel characters, either Sage or Cypher, or probably both on the defending side and the attacking side. So.
Yes, sir. Looks like we are getting into the match right now as we speak. So let's go ahead and get started here as the teams start their selection here.
Start locking in those picks.
Alrighty. So what do you think that we're going to be seeing from each individual team, from both Oregon State and UC Davis? Are you expecting anything from either of the teams?
I mean, this was only the first week, and not being familiar with how these guys, play, I'm really not expecting anything besides just like a standard composition. So
yeah, I think that we're most likely going to be seeing the Cypher and Killjoy, but after the Sage nerf a couple weeks ago, I don't think that we'll be seeing Sage in competitive tournaments anymore.
That is huge. Definitely making Cypher definitely the more preferred sentinel for a map like Haven. And as we load in here, we should be seeing the picks soon.
Yep, we should be getting a nice good look at the team composition here in just a second. And I believe which team is starting on attack? It looks like it's going to be Oregon State University here, starting on the attack side of things. Am I correct?
I think.
No, UC Davis.
Yeah, I think it's backwards. Yeah, UC Davis.
Yeah, UC Davis
attacking first.
Perfect. Alrighty. So, looking at the team composition here, at Oregon State, we do have the Cypher as the Sentinel, followed up by one Initiator, one Controller, and two Duelists. And then on the attacking side of things, pretty similar composition with one Initiator, one Controller, one Sentinel, and two Duelists. Very even team comp. As we get into the first round here, we're going to be watching the attacking team here settle right into an A push, but looks like they're going to be getting pushed back a bit. Very aggressive defense there. Neon takes out French. Very strong start to the round there for the defense. Going to be picking up that one-man advantage right off the bat. Now we're going to be switching over to Various here, pushing up through A long. See what Neon's going to be able to do to hold this up there. With the Ghost, unfortunately gets dinked a little bit here, but he is going to be able to survive it. Going to be using that Rainolier here, but unfortunately he does get flash out by Breach there, but he does manage to clutch up, take out Slaughter. It's going to be traded out immediately though, as Omen takes out Neon. Already into a 3v3 here. The bomb gets planted here as the defenders rotate to get back on the A site here. We're going to be seeing push up into Heaven there as the remaining defenders try to push out through CT.
Two of these attacking players are quite low as the retake comes in. Two players
Absolutely.
in hell.
Two sitting in hell.
Quick trade.
One enemy remaining.
And the 1v1's in, and it's going to go towards the defender side. That
the
was
defenders
so close.
picked it up immediately. Nice double kill at the end there by Custard. Wow, that was such an incredible play.
Just like a quick A take as the first push for the attackers, but even though getting those even trades towards the site, they were pretty tagged down once the retake started. The double up hell was a good call, but the flashbang from the retaking Phoenix actually shut that down so they could get the quick pick on the dude to the right. So there was really no chance for that crossfire because of the utility usage there.
Absolutely.
Super clinical retake from the defenders there, picking up their first round.
Absolutely. It looked like it was going to be very, very close there. And to be honest, after the defenders took that early first kill, it was kind of set in stone. But you know, the attackers almost took it back. Now we're going to be watching the attackers kind of main into to B here through mid. Going to be using a lot of utility here. The Sova trying to hold off the pushes here, especially the Omen smokes as well. Oh, there's the entire push there, but Neon picks up a double kill. Slaughter trades it out, taking out Rio, but Neon with a triple now. Series taking out French and Dragonfly, cleaning it up, taking out Slaughter for the end of it. The defenders, almost a flawless round there as they shut down the attack into mid.
Just a quick eco round from the defenders there, cleaning that up, only losing one. So at least you have a bit of economy buffer because you took out the one player on the eco round. So not a complete disappointment, but, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are seeing the attackers. That full save definitely worked out for them because now they've got full Phantoms, Vandals, and full armor here. The defenders still saving their weapons from the previous rounds here. We do have one Phantom, but we are going to be seeing how this eco stack might shake things up with the attackers have the advantage going into this round. Nice utilization of utility there. Dragonfly already getting a pretty early pick on French there. Series doing what he can to hold it off in mid, but looks like the attackers are already on C site here. Let's see, the bomb going to be going down pretty fast here. Sova rotates through CT, trying to get in. The defenders kind of scrambled here. That early information didn't really go in their favor as they were all kind of scrambling in the wrong direction. Rio going to be using that Sova drone to try to find out where the enemies are playing from, but the enemies are entirely stacked out on C site. This is going to be a tough retake for the defenders here. Let's see him push into it. Series. Oh, he avoids the flash because of Ghostu, though, taking out a double kill very fast there. Rio as well with a double kill. What? The defenders just jumped onto the site and took it back like it was nothing.
That was a fantastic retake. I mean, you saw the early mid control, and the response straight away from UC Davis was to just jump onto that C site. But it did not work out for them as that was a fantastic retake from the Phoenix dodging that flash, and then they both grabbing double kills there. Taking out everyone stacked into the site.
There was so much just happened there. I couldn't even tell what was going on. But the really powerful plays though by OSU. And UC Davis though still they are still actually performing quite well given the fact that they lost 3 rounds. But you know, they're going to be second in here for the second pistol round for them. Mostly sheriffs. We got a frenzy and some full armor here as well. That's going to help the push. It looks like they are going to be pushing C again, as it worked out really well for them last time. Going to be just having to worry about Phoenix and Omen here as they push out. But Custard, early pick on C16. Let's see what he's going to be able to do here. As he gets pushed, he gets blinded by the Omen, but Series from Garage picks up a double kill there. French takes him out, but French goes down himself, and Custard cleans it up on C site there. Wow, this is not looking good for UC Davis.
I think even though the scoreline is 4-0, something UC Davis has to start getting through if they want to pick up any rounds here is that on all 4 of these rounds they've lost the opening duel, whether it be on A Sewers the first time or on Long that time. They're losing all the opening duels, and it's so much harder to convert these rounds, even if they have bomb site control, without winning that opening duel. Being a man down has been super crucial for the victories for OSU so far. So if they want to turn that around, got to start winning some opening duels.
Absolutely. The early picks are what changes these games here. Custer changing up the angle here. Series picking up French. Once again, that early pick there going in the favor of OSU. Let's see what is going to happen here. Slaughter gets blinded. He pushes on site with his ultimate here. He's not going to be able to do anything other than a little bit of damage to the Omen. But looks like the attacking team is kind of going to be flattening out around here. Going to be pushing A and C simultaneously. Slaughter! Nice pickup on Neon. Going to be healing up. That's very important there, especially to just continually utilize full health, full utility when you go into a site. But Dragonfly takes out Various as soon as he pushed on the site because I'm gone, trades it right out. Gonna be now down to a 3v3 here. Let's see, the bomb gets planted on A site. Let's see what Jet's gonna be able to do here. She does have her ult that she can utilize here, and Omen as well can ult for a little bit of added strategy here while they defend their bomb plan. See if they can pick up a round here. Rio gonna be using all of his utility in tandem with Series, but Series does go down there in the end. Goose gonna be picking up a triple kill here. Rio and Kazam Gosu traded out there, and the attackers pick up their first round.
That was a fantastic round from Kazam Gosu there. He grabs the pick into the C side after they called the rotate. And then he grabs 2 from under hell, winning each individual fight without too much problem there until the last fight, but he's quickly traded out. That was a great round where they actually did convert the man down situation. Even though Series got the pick at the beginning of the round, I think it was Slaughter in that A cubby grabbed 1 pick onto C, and then they called that quick rotate, only leaving the Cypher on that A side alone, and then he was traded that 1-for-1 duel. So fantastic stuff from OSU. Now we really have a game on our hands.
Absolutely. Now let's see. The attacker is going to be doing another split here, going for that early pick. Looks like we're going to be seeing Jet ult down A long here, going to be meeting up with that Cypher. Now, let's see if Cypher's going to be able to hold this. We know that he's been able to hold it pretty well, at least against one. That Sova information drone going to be going out, and that's going to be pretty detrimental to Jet's push here. Going to be pushing out through it, but no, Cypher's holding that angle on lock. Let's see if he's going to be able to go now with Breach in hand. Looks like the Recon Bolt was able to reveal some information, and Rio and Dragonfly played on that perfectly. The attackers completely shut down. However, that was a mere distraction as the bomb gets planted on C site here. But Custard, ready for it, takes out Slaughter because Gosu takes him right back out. Gonna be now down to a 2v3 here as French picks up Dragonfly. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do. Gosu holding out, making sure that nobody's gonna be able to push out from CT here. He knows they're there. He's going to be blinding. Great information there. He takes out Rio. Going to be fighting up with the Reyna, but he gets flashed. He's going to be able to survive, and he comes out on top. The 3K is French. Cleans it back up.
I did not expect that to go the way of OSU. Actually, such a fantastic man-down situation there that they end up winning. Calling the rotate from that early A hit that did not work out for them, and still winning the round off the back of Kazam Gosu's another 3K for him on that C side. Fantastic stuff.
Absolutely. I feel like Gosu is completely warm now, and he's definitely ready to perform here. And C16 here with the op. Hopefully we're going to be seeing some incredible Jet op plays.
Here.
Now, the op was very recently nerfed, and now it costs $5,000. Oh, nice Sova ult here. Rio picking up French. Oh, that's going to be bad. Oh, as we see another double kill go out here. It is going to be a trade. Now down to a 3v3 here. Omen going to be teleporting onto C site, but looks like Phoenix gets taken down rather quickly here. The bomb is going to be going back down on C site. Looks like C is their preferred site. They are able to hold it down pretty well. Now C16 didn't plant in an optimal spot to go down long with the op, but it is going to be able to work out here in the end. Dragonfly pushing out a CT. He does make it onto the site here. Sova throwing out the information arrow. While it doesn't land, it does give him some info as who shot it. And he is going to be able to play on that. He takes out C16 here. Gosu, though, getting a double kill to clear off the site. Gosu really performing here.
Keeping him being alive in these retake scenarios has been the absolute most important thing for OSU's success so far. He's just been sitting back on those sites, picking off players as they come in. You know, the C side is definitely their preferred side of choice because all they really have had to go through is just series on the Phoenix. It's really just been a one-man hold. They've been utilizing most of their utility towards this A side so far with their Cypher and Sova. But I mean, that round really got them the pick early, but they really just couldn't convert it after that. Good ult usage though from the Sova.
Absolutely. Now we are going to be seeing C16 get flashed by his own teammate. He's so mad. He almost had that kill here, but let's see if he's going to be able to redeem himself over here. Peeking up through garage, going to be rotating out to C site as the bomb already rotates to the site there. There's Cypher, but Neon takes out one. French going to be trading it right back out. French with a double kill, taking out Dragonfly now. Let's see the 3v4 here in favor of the attackers. Nice flick by C16 on the series. A double on the Custard. Now down to a 4v1. It's not looking good for the defenders here. I think that we have just seen the game get completely tied up here.
Well, this change of pace from the attackers has been super successful so far. That op, you know, you did say it's been nerfed and it does cost a lot more, but the investment's looking pretty good so far in the hands of their Jet C16.
Absolutely, and I really think that UC Davis, they learned from their mistakes from the first 4 rounds, and they really did come back here and kind of show us that, yeah, this match is definitely even, regardless of how it started out. Rio actually dodging at just the right moment there. I'm not sure if he heard him coming or if he, oh, yep, he definitely heard him coming. Didn't find the kill. No, that's so unfortunate.
So close to at least picking up one exit there. Maybe he could have dropped that one Phantom off the Omen, but, you know, now they're not going to have to reinvest too much into this round, and they're just going to keep it rolling. There will be a force buy, or a full buy coming out from the other team that will at least match theirs, but no op from OSU. Something super important for, I think, to mention is that I think, you know, UC Davis has been attacking this one side. It's time it's about time we see a response though from OSU.
Absolutely, and now that it's all tied up here, basically fresh beginnings. We are going to be seeing C16 here really show us what he can do with that op, and let's see if, well, let's just see how the rest of this half goes. As looks like the attackers once again spreading out quite efficiently here just to see whatever they can find here. Rio going to be using that Sova drone, going to be finding out where Omen is and possibly playing off that. However, it's not going to be too powerful information here. Looks like the Phoenix did push out of garage there, leaving French as the red team Killjoy the ability to push in there, but not going to be acting on that just yet, as not quite sure. Very slow start to the round. Very is getting some damage here. Let's see, lots and lots of utility going down here by, well, by everybody. Nobody wants to get the first frag here. C16, though, picks it up, taking out Neon immediately as she peeks out. Now it's going to be down to a 5v4 here. The attackers going to be flooding into A since they got the pick here, but we are going to be seeing the Killjoy. Let's see, the attacker is going to be using that Killjoy ultimate here to completely lock out A side, giving them a free plant. Oh, but Custard! Not making it easy. He takes out French right at the end. They're going to be now a 3v4. No players were detained there. Slaughter getting damaged by those shock drones. He is going to be ulting just to heal himself up. Going to be going for that info. But C16 takes out Series here. Going to be Rio up in heaven. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. He's going to be able... dropping down here. He takes out C16. Gonna be checking out. He takes out Gosu. Gonna be checking out on long, but he gets taken out by Various. But Dragonfly taking out Slaughter here. What's going to happen? The ultimate! That's going to cancel the defuse completely. Dragonfly might not even have enough time to recover from this. Let's see if he can do it. He did get it halfway. 7 health versus 10 health. Dragonfly on top, but does he have time? He does. He's going to be able to get the defuse here. And the defenders pick up a round.
So insanely close there. But what a clutch there from those two guys on the retake. That Cypher, Rio and Dragonfly. Fantastic plays from them. Such a close retake, and the breach caught off timing right at the end there with that flashbang in his hand. Could not quite clutch it up.
Dude, I honestly thought that that the defenders were gonna completely lose that one, but as we saw there, when Custard jumped on the site into the Killjoy ult and took out French, that 1-to-1 trade was just enough for them to get the ability to just push onto the site with just a little bit more confidence, and it really worked out in their favor. Let's see what's good.
Cypher is now playing on the C site, which is probably to combat that quick push that they have been doing. So they have at least responded to the pressure UC Davis has been giving them.
Absolutely. Now let's see here. The attacking Killjoy going to be pushing in here. He's going to be getting flashed by Phoenix, but Phoenix shows his shoulder. There's the flash. Not going to be looking good for him, but he is able to dodge it. Oh no, there's a second flash here, but Phoenix still missing. There we go, French finally able to take it out there, but Rio trading it. The silver plays here are incredible. Let's see what Ghost is gonna be able to do. Gonna be running onto the site here. He sees one through Heaven, but he gets shot from behind. He trades it out with Rio here, but it's now down to a 3v2 is Slaughter. A 3v1 is Slaughter picks up a double kill. Just gonna be up to Neon here. I think the attackers do really have this round under control, but C16 with very low HP, and the other attackers also dinked for a little bit of health. You know, he might have a chance here, but let's see if he's going to be able to pull this off as he pushes out of Garage. It looks like he is going to be going for it rather than saving that off. Sight lines here are completely in favor of the attackers here, and C16 just waiting for it. And that's going to be the end of the round here as it goes 5-5.
Looks like that Rainaloo didn't quite activate the way he wanted it to, not lining up the offer, and a quick response from Breach using his stun attack, but it didn't even matter because C16 too quick on the trigger there.
Absolutely. And let's just talk about Gosu here. 14 kills. That's just absolutely incredible. UC Davis does really have some powerful players here.
They've really been setting him up quite nicely on that Omen to enter into these sites. Usually second, trying to get that refrag quickly, and then he's been able to certify himself within the site to grab a couple more kills during the retake. It's been a winning formula for them so far, even though it
absolutely.
Oh,
nice
shot.
Flick by C16 onto Rio there. That's gonna be a powerful pickup here as Custard gonna be holding up on C site, waiting with the Ghost. He gets the headshot on Slaughter, but Various, no way you can fight with that. But Series gets a shorty kill on French there. Gonna be now down to a 3v3. Ghostu triggering all of the Cypher utility on C site. Let's see if they're gonna be playing from long here. C16 has a very good plan. Cypher going to be giving out all the information of where the attackers are going to be sitting on the site here. His series going to be ulting out. His ult doesn't really do much more than give info, but Cuzum goes with Various are going to be able to clean it up there and give an easy round to the attackers.
I think a lot of utility used from the defender side there. That was their Phoenix ult, I think, and not too much accomplished with that. But I think they did have quite a mixed buy. I mean, you saw Custard in that corner on C long with the with the Ghost there, and it's kind of a hindsight situation. But what could have happened if he maybe had held his trigger a little bit longer? He only really got the one, but was traded quickly back. I mean, if he might have held that trigger, he could have got two, maybe. I don't know.
Potentially, but all it would have taken was Slaughter to turn around for just a half a second to end it completely. Oh, let's see, that Sova ult's detrimental. Gonna be pushing them all the way out of Heaven, or out of mid box. Looks like they didn't get any kills there, but it did damage them and ruin their op push here. But as the attackers stack in through mid and garage here, Various gonna be doing what he can. French picks up series there, and looks like we might be seeing a B push this round. Even though there are two defenders stacking onto B site, let's see what the attackers are going to be going for. Possibly rotating out all the way around to A long. All of the defenders have rotated off of A site. So if Omen can get onto Hell here and kind of give that information to his teammates that, hey, this side is completely free, looks like they're going to have a good time of being able to take this. The defender is going to be rotating up through Heaven. Let's see them push it through. Now, remember, the attackers do have a one-man advantage here, but that's never been a problem for the defenders before here. Neon waiting for his chance to strike out, but he is going to be getting... he is going to have quite a hard time pushing out here as he's going to get crossfired from both sides. Oh, no, but Omen gives his position away, but it doesn't matter. Gosu picking up two of them. Various picking up Custard here. It's going to now just be up to Rio here, the 1v5. And French just clears him out from behind, and that's going to be the end of the round here. The attackers really coming back now.
I think so far, UC Davis Gold has been fantastic at kind of picking their spots, really. They're not trying to force anything through. They're waiting for the opportunities that they can get. Even though they've picked up the pace in some rounds, they're really trying to be careful on which site they attack, and each time it seems to be working out. I can't think of a round so far where they have not successfully taken at least a site.
Absolutely, and now we're going to be switching sides here, and let's see what is going to change up here. Now, what we do know is that the defending team now with French as Killjoy on defense really does change the pace of things, and the attackers are going to have to deal with a lot more stuff, especially without a raise to help deal with that utility.
It's definitely crucial having that as their sentinel, instead of Cypher. That's kind of the big difference in these team comps. we'll see how it pays off for them.
Absolutely. Let's watch Neon going to be pushing in through here and not going to be meeting any resistance as the attacking team floods out of Garage. However, as soon as they get out onto C-site, they're going to be met with all of the utility there. It looks like a nice double kill by the defenders here, but Rio going to be trading it right back out now down to a 3v4 here. 4v2. The attackers running out of characters here. Custard going to be the last man standing. The 1v3, is he going to be able to do it? He does have a ghost here, and that's going to help out a lot, but unfortunately, Slaughter does pick it up there. I'm sorry, he had a classic, and if he did have a ghost, things might have gone a little bit differently, but
the garage push call there, unsuccessful as the a lot of utility came out for the defense, stopping them from getting them cleared out of the back of the site, which was definitely the crucial answer there. They tried to push through it, but I feel like that was their own team Cypher trap that they were pushing through. They could have been more patient about that, but they were really trying to force the issue, and it took out most of their players, leaving Custard in that 1v3 that was pretty much unobtainable.
They were, and the thing about it was that the defenders, as soon as it happened, the defenders utilized all of their utility, and the attackers just did not have any utility to throw out there. But let's watch now as C16 of UC Davis going to be rotating in the back here. A very powerful push. He knows that they're not coming out of A. Absolutely. So much information, going to be telling his entire team, hey, they are not anywhere near A. But here's French Killjoy going to be pushed up. C16 picking up Custard from the back. That back lurk going to be taken by surprise as French picks up one. Neon going to be trading it out. Now down to a 4v2 as Slaughter takes out Rio. Let's see what is going to happen. The attackers with the spike down in mid. They are going to have a very tough time here.
Definitely, and this round is pretty much over. Maybe the attackers can grab maybe one more kill. That'd probably be great for the economy or their economy, but
absolutely, it's not looking good for Oregon State.
To be no spike plant this round. Sick job calling that there's nothing towards A.
Peeking out here, and looks like he's just trying to find any bit of info that he can. Let's see, they're going to be pushing together here. Are they going to be going for it? I don't think so. They have to get the spike here, and that's just going to be extremely tough to do. Yeah, there's no way that the spike is getting grabbed now. Neon going to be doing what he can to pick it up. I think they've realized that if they can at least get some frags here, it'll ruin the defender's economy in the next round. But let's see if they're going to be able to pull it off here with only 10 seconds remaining. No, Slaughter takes out Neon, and Various takes out Dragonfly. Unfortunate round for OSU here as we go 5-9.
Yeah, but that eco not really picking up too much for the attackers, but we should see a full investor in both teams. Maybe even saving some money on the defending side because they had so many guns picked or left over, and especially since they have that round advantage, they don't really need to fully invest. But they are going to put the op on a C16.
We are going to be seeing C16 with that op, and C16's op flicks are just godly here. So let's see if we're going to be seeing that help him out. And I think C16 on the op and French as Killjoy here on defense. I think that the attackers are really going to have a tough time in this half.
Taking the aggression here onto A long. Not going to find what he wants, but
the attackers doing the quite bog standard split around to various positions in B and A, and now Cypher going over to C here just to see where they can get a pick before they move in here. Going to be seeing Neon pushing very aggressively up in a mid, but he's not going to find much. He does have to worry about that Killjoy turret on his left as he pushes in, but Slaughter is going to be waiting for him. Just waiting. No utility has been utilized just yet here. We do have C16 still frightening out the attackers with that op as the attackers get ready to push through B site. Let's see if Slaughter is going to be going for that peak or if he's going to be staying right where he needs to. If he pushes out too early. Absolutely. Slaughter hears it all go off now. He is going to get blinded, so he's going to wait a little bit longer than he probably anticipated. Oh, and that's Sova shock dart, but French is actually going to be able to take out Custard as series. Takes out Slaughter. Dragonfly taking out goes to C16 on Rio. Now down to a 3v3 here. Now 3v2 is series. Picks up one more defender there. Oh, and the fireball taking out French. Just going to be up to C16 to defend it here. I think OSU finally picked up around here. C16 going to just be backing off the site. Saving that op is extremely important here, and I think that UC Davis knows that. I think they're probably telling C16, yo, you better get off site with that op.
Yeah, so it looks like this first gun round does go in favor of OSU on the attackers side, and I think they learned a lot about how they want to play this defense over on the UC Davis side, and that B side wide open. The only thing really defending that was Phoenix and his Spectre off towards the A side there. So really no pressure for them, not even using too much utility to get into that site and get the spike down.
Absolutely, and luckily for UC Davis, they do have a few extra rounds here. So as long as they can save that op, this round is almost a win for them too. Just because of the fact that they don't have to give up the op for the attackers. And I don't know, there's almost no way that the attackers can afford an op this round, right? Yeah, no.
Right.
So looks like they do have quite the advantage going in the next round again. And let's see if the attackers can pick up another round in a row here. Things might definitely change up. But
because you're going to see a full reinvest from the defending side here, even with that operator. So it's even going to be a better buy from the defenders. Still having the better buy, even though losing the previous round, they should definitely have a good chance to pick this one up, considering the following. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now watching series getting ready for this this push out into garage. We see French setting down all the killjoy utility in garage. That's going to be making it extremely hard for the attackers to push in there. Dragonfly getting taken out by Slaughter there, pushing A short. The defenders are going to be kind of scrambling now, wondering where the attack is going to be coming from. We see 3 defenders rotating their resources onto A, and let's see if the attackers are going to be following through with that A push, or if they're going to fall back. I don't know why they would continue to push A site when they just lost a fight, and they know that the defenders are going to be putting resources there.
They might not know that the gamble stack is here. They might not know that there's 3 players towards this A site. I mean, the only info they got was that there was a half health Phoenix. But it healed up now, so you have full health.
Oh, well, we're going to be seeing it go off now. Both Phoenixes going to be holding there. Reyna going to be doing her leer. And let's see here. Cuz of Gosu picks up Neon, but Various picks up Custer as well. The attackers down 3 players, now down 4. It's just going to be up to ERAU here. A 1v5 and a dream. But unfortunately, Slaughter is going to be just absolutely destroying ERAU in that peak there. And that's going to be the end of the round, bringing UC Davis 3 rounds away from victory.
A lack of information about how that was playing, or how that C defense was, is definitely the end of that one. I mean, they called the C hit even after they lost the player, or not the C hit. My bad. The A hit. They called it even after losing 1 player, and they ran straight into a stack, and it did not turn out well for them. Losing every player without really getting anything out of the defender side. Now they're going to have a trashy buy going into this next round.
This is a very interesting mixed buy here, but it looks like they're going to be going guns blazing into A site here. We see a full team stack into A, not even going for any picks in mid, not even going for any information on C, just bum rushing through long and A short here. Now let's see if that's going to work out for them. They are going to be running into Breach and Phoenix on the site, and Omen is close enough to rotate to where it doesn't quite matter. It looks like Omen is actually preemptively rotating on the A site here. The attackers, possibly not feeling it, are going to be rotating back out, actually. Maybe they made enough noise with their footsteps, and they're comfortable giving off that info. But let's see what Custard's going to be able to do here. He's 2 ult points away from being able to ult, and since he does have the bomb, that is going to be pretty powerful if he can actually just teleport to whatever site he wants to. But it is going to depend on the attackers and how much they're going to be able to do here as they push onto the site to begin with. Oh no, Series gets flashed, but Dragonfly helps him out, takes out Various here, but Slaughter and Gosu take out ERAU and Custard. Series gonna be taking out Slaughter here. Gosu taking out Dragonfly as well. Now the attackers are just down to Reyna and Phoenix here. Gosu turning right back around, taking out Series for the 3K, while French picks up Reyna, and that is gonna be another round for the defenders here, and it is not looking good for OSU.
I love the aggression there from Gosu, seeing the Phoenix wall go up and calling the bluff on that one, knowing that he would not expect him to push straight through his utility there, taking him out hell and winning that round once again. He's playing with some confidence. He is definitely showing that he is the best fragger on this server so far.
Oh, absolutely. And you gotta love the Omen plays though. Like, the Omen plays are just so perfect. Their ability to just utilize all of their utility at just the right time here really is a lot different from the way that my Omen players and my quick matches are. Let's see, C16, he's going to be missing the flick there, but he is able to survive without taking any damage there. He does get revealed by the dart, but that's actually not going to be too important. Well, they already knew he was there from the multiple missed op shots, but let's see if C16 is going to be able to clutch this up as the attackers decide where they want to push. Looks like they're going to be falling back off of C. They're too scared of his abilities here. And let's watch them push.
Players down super low. Nothing is going to be able to heal those two players up. They're basically a man down at this point. They're just bodies to throw into his sight. They're not going to be able to do too much damage.
Absolutely. While C16 didn't get the frags there, he did shoot him in the toe hard enough to really shut down any of the confidence that the attackers have going into these sites. Now, they do have the entirety of B site to themselves. Sans, Phoenix, and a Killjoy turret. But if they can deal with that, they do have the site. Let's see if they're going to be able to push in here. The Killjoy turret gets taken out by Neon, and they're finally going to be playing on B. Let's see what OSU is going to be able to do here. They plant the bomb on B, but Slaughter's just waiting for it. He takes out Custard. Luckily, the bomb was able to get planted there. French taking out Neon. Just 3 attackers left to defend the site here. And we do see the breach going for that ult there, but Series is going to be able to trade him out here. French going to be taking out Series, though. It's just up to Rio and Dragonfly. Dragonfly taking out C16. Let's see, Rio pushed it. Nice flick on a French there. And he picks up the Vandal, going to be going for it, but Slaughter picks him up there, and unfortunately goes to takes out Dragonfly, and that is going to be another round for UC Davis. Bring this into match point.
This is not looking too good for OSU here, as we are on match point. And that another great defense from I think what they expected was to give them B side and then retake as they did. We saw that earlier not work out for them, but sticking to their guns and keeping their strats, you know, the way they want them. They managed to pick that one up off of the back of multiple frags coming in from the sides. But I'm pretty sure their Phoenix Minenet is taking a bit of a hit here, so I didn't quite catch the end of that round, but
not a problem.
At least got enough information to piece it together.
Glad for that, but let's see what's going to happen here. This is going to be the last ditch effort by OSU here. If they lose this round, it is all over. Let's see if they're going to be able to clutch it up here. They do have at least a near full buy here, and that's going to be very useful. They also have lots and lots of ultimates to utilize here going into this next round. Looks like we're going to be seeing Rio ult. He did get some info with that information arrow, but let's see if he is going to be able to pick up French there. That's going to be massive. Now going into the 5v4 here, and well, they shut down that Killjoy ultimate, so now they only have to worry about a Phoenix ult, really. And let's watch C16 do what he can to hold up on C-side in case the attackers decide to go for there. But looks like OSU is going to be thinking about possibly going B-side. Here we do see Omen ult. The defending Omen goes to C-site here as the attacking Omen debates whether or not to use his ultimate or not. Let's see what Custard's going to be able to do here as he pushes out. We see the Phoenix flash into sight here. And there we go. There's that Phoenix ult by the defenders here. But Series taking out Various. It's looking quite good for OSU here as so many frags go out. I can't even tell. Almost a team ace there.
The flurry of frags coming in off the back of all those flashes into B site, and the frags going their way that time. I mean, they had the opening pick thanks to that great Sova ult from Rio, grabbing their Killjoy in French in the garage area, so they knew that B was probably their best shot, and they took it again.
Yeah, and once again, now they still have 4 ults going into this next round, and if they can pick up this other round, 2 rounds in a row, that could be detrimental enough to the defenders that they actually might have a chance of coming completely back here. And we are going to be seeing finally 1 op on each side here, and that's going to change things for sure. Here, C16 doing whatever he can in mid here, but he is going to be backing off as it's not worth the fight. Phoenix going to be also holding up on mid. That is his preferred site to play at, as the defending Omen just puts out smokes and utility wherever he can to slow down this push, as well as we see the attacking side just line up on A, possibly going for the A site push. However, looks like Killjoy has decided to set up all of her utility on A site, and that could complicate things.
Just a quick teleport from their Omen to change up the angle of attack on the A-long, but I mean, nobody's even close enough to defend it. Phoenix ult coming out.
Phoenix ult coming out. This is going to be massive as Series is getting the information here. They're going to be playing that ult instead of for frags, but information. And it is also going to be drawing the attention to B site here. The defenders, though, didn't see it, and so they're not going to know where that was played at. C16 taking out Custard from heaven. But oh no! But it looks like Neon was able to take out C16 here. It's now down to a 4v4. Let's see what OSU is going to be able to do here. The spike gets planted there in that Reyna ult, and let's see French here. French takes out Reyna, destroying the ult here. Dragonfly taking out French. Dragonfly possibly playing out here. Oh my god, Rio the double kill. That's massive. Gosu though coming back, but Rio is able to get the triple kill to finish it back off, and the attacker is going to be bringing it back up, and this is not going to be very easy for UC Davis to come back.
OSU really saying, you know, we're not out yet, and you could see it there from Rio. What a triple kill underneath Heaven, taking out all of the retaking defenders. They pushed through all that utility coming out from Killjoy, using her utility early to stop the Empress from going off from Reyna and even taking her out there. I thought maybe the retake would come through after I saw that frag, but heroics from Rio under hell, keeping his team in the game.
Exactly. We are going to be seeing UC Davis force a buy here, and with Jet utilizing the ult rather than buying a gun, going to be pushing out, but Neon going to be shutting that down really fast there. Neon picking up another kill, taking out Gosu. Taking out C16 and Gosu is massive. The attackers actually might have another round in their sleeves here, and that really is going to be changing up the way that this whole match is, just because of the fact that the defenders are going to have a really hard time coming back from doing another almost full buy immediately after losing 2 rounds in a row. Now, let's see what the attacking team is going to be able to do. They're going to be pushing out on a B site here, and Omen with a spike leading the back. He's going to be getting the bomb down pretty late here, but it is going to be a very nice crossfire plant. You can kind of cover that from both the A rotate and mid. Let's see how they're going to decide to defend this out. It is going to be a 5v3, so they have a really good ability to kind of just defend this without really any problems here, as the defending team actually looks like they're going for a full save. They know that they full bot. They definitely know that that full buy was probably a mistake here, so we're going to be seeing a triple save by UC Davis.
This is definitely super important. They hold on to all 3 of these guns. I mean, considering their buy going into this round, they had their 2 low economy players try and take a gamble push. C16 using his ult. Unfortunately, that Reyna was playing the angle behind grass there, so she could pick off that incoming Jet from. I mean, she could have got maybe a couple frags there if that Reyna wasn't there, but Neon had a huge shutdown. Custer dying to the bomb.
Did Custer just die to his own bomb?
Yeah, that's that's definitely. But the economy is pretty bolstered from the attacking side. I think that really shouldn't be an issue.
Absolutely.
Actually, maybe
luckily, not. Yeah, no, because of that triple save there by the defense, UC Davis is actually going to be able to come out on top. And can we just take a moment to appreciate Kazam Gosu dropping 25 kills?
It's definitely fantastic so far from him. I mean, I expect even more to close this game out.
Will be their nightmare.
And we also see the fact that the like every single player has managed at least double digits, and that's just awesome. It really shows you how well balanced these teams are, and especially watching OSU come back, it's been really incredible just to see these plays here. Lots and lots of unfortunate events for C16 there, holding up in mid. I keep picking on him and I feel really bad about it, but let's watch now as the attacker is going to be rotating out through C long. Going to be pushing through, going to be dealing with that breach there, but other than breach and Phoenix and Garage, that actually should be a pretty takeable site. Neon taking out that breach. That means that C is probably going to be the site that they choose to push here, especially as Omen going to be teleporting onto the site to get some information. He sees the Phoenix there, so that's going to help his team out to know where to look when they're pushing. However, they take a little bit too long to push on the site, and looks like all of the defenders have rotated to C, but the attackers are going to capitalize on this and possibly rotate to A, but they're going to have to go quite fast there.
Quickly will UC Davis realize that this hit is coming somewhere else. Looks like they've already repositioned towards B, actually.
They've already repositioned. That's incredible play style by the defenders. They want this game to end now. Gosu! Oh no, he's not going to be able to do it. There was a potential for a really big play. C16! What just happened? He got the collateral, bringing this down into a 2v2 already. His series, and Slaughter pick up 1 kill each. They're French though, potatoing the shots, but he is able to take it out, and Slaughter takes out series, and that's going to be the end of the game. UC Davis!
What a hectic end, but C16 heroics in the back of B side, evening that one out for the retake. That was actually fantastic. Great job, UC Davis. Great job, OSU.
What an incredible game. Wow, there was just so much happening that game, and wow, you can really tell that the skill level of both of these players is just incredibly high. Both these teams just so high.
So high, so even. That was a great game. Definitely top performance.
Absolutely, just incredible performance across the board there, and especially looking at C16 though, like there were some moments there, but he went 12 for 12, so really redeeming those op skills. And well, Gosu is goated, I just have to say.
I think some of the scorelines for these players don't reflect how important they were to their C16 going 12 on 12. I think once you get the offense, he was super important for some.
I think having some technical difficulties. I can't hear Brody's microphone, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for that match. And as we go ahead and get prepared for the next game, let's head on over to Kanashi.
Thank you, guys. We totally finished out and cleaned up the rest of this. All right, hang on.
Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, it's a little bit of technical difficulty. Kanashi, could you unmute?
There we go.
Thank you. Alrighty.
I was talking to myself that entire game. I was taking notes and scribbling, and I didn't want to, ruin the vibe,
Of course.
I know that for sure. Definitely had a lot of highlights going into that match. Just looking on paper, OSU had a Radiant player on their team, but Davis Gold has been together for quite a bit. We've seen them play together through previous tournaments. We have a couple people in chat. Nakeki was really nervous about it, chewing on forks and stuff. But that's just how it is. It gets really tense. We saw round 3, Rio and Series had a really good retake on round 3, being able to hold it down and solidify that earlier round. French and Gosu had a 4v2 hold on round 5, and that's when they really picked it up and were able to roll into the rest of the round, taking the half at 5-7. And that just really, really helped them out. They, as we saw in the chat, we saw Warm Sue, Gosu, now Warm Sue. So that is something that will definitely resonate and we'll be looking forward to throughout the rest of the tournament. It was just really good rotations. We saw really at first they were just getting out fragged in the first half, but once they found that rhythm, they were just really able to take it and go whichever way and direction they wanted to. They were just playing really well as a squad going into it. And then obviously that last round, Gosu finishing with 25 kills and also C16 with the collat. Just really put the nail in the coffin and made that their game.
Absolutely. There was lots and lots of comebacks going on back and forth there. And OSU really did put up a really good fight. And that was, oh man, that was one of the most fun matches that I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I'm really excited to see what UC Davis is going to be able to pull off further into this series.
Yeah, we have Davis Gold, and I know that I think they have a Davis Blue team. I'm not 100% sure, but there is a second Davis team out there as well. So we will be keeping an eye out for them as we are going to be continuing on with our program today. I believe, is there anything Brody wants to hop in and add in before we take a quick intermission?
No, you guys really nailed it. I mean, you really hit all the targets, and I was just, kind of trying to fix my mic there. So appreciate you guys really holding down the fort for me there. No, that's about it.
All right, cool. Yep, that's going to be it. We're going to take a quick intermission, but when we come back, we will have the match between Harrisburg
University and Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
And that is once again sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. So thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys in a little bit as we get our next match up and running.
Can't find myself. Can't find myself. I can't find myself.
Can't find myself.
You never stop calling me crazy, but you the one that's fucking crazy. And it's time for me to run. Yeah, it's time for me to go. I won't stick around for you.
Hello and welcome back to the Golden Coast Invitational, sponsored by Esports Career and College and Career Pathways. My bad, don't want to get that mixed up. I'm Kanashi. I will be your host for this event so far. We have a great collegiate Valorant action for you guys lined up. Once again, this is the first week of a 9-week event that is showcasing a whole bunch of talent, a whole bunch of collegiate talent all across North America. Recently, we just finished out the game between the OSU Valorant and UC Davis Gold. And we will be finishing out today with our second game of today, which is going to be from the East Central Division, Harrisburg University versus the ERAU Eagles. For the first few weeks of this tournament, once again, this is a round robin. It is a best of one. We are counting every round, and it matters going into it, because whoever has the best record, and then once again, math interval, will be moving on into the playoffs as we get into November. These schools aren't just here for bragging rights. Once again, there is a prize pool. First place will be going home with $1,000. Second place will be going home with $500, and third place will be going home with $250. We have another really great match lined up for you guys, as Harrisburg University is going to be facing off against Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. The Harrisburg Esports Club will be starting out with Rano, Chango Hango, Johnny Aces, Metaphor, and Silva. This team is a mixed bag ranging from golds to radiant, so this team is actually going to be really interesting to watch. And for their challenger, the ERAU Eagles, have a roster of Paiva, TFG, Nomicals, Express, and he goes for that. This team is full of diamonds and immortals and are looking to soar through the rest of this competition. The East Central Division is finally making their debut with these two teams going out here. And to break it all down for us, we have Arties and Brody once again.
Hello, everyone, and yeah, I'm excited to see some more games today and some more just insane moments. And yeah, Harrisburg's Esports Club, ranging in skill abilities from Gold, Diamond, Plat, and Radiant. I'm super excited to see what we're going to be seeing from both the teams here.
This should definitely be interesting with what Kanashi beautifully laid out for us is a mixed bag of talent and skill levels here. So I'll definitely have my eyes on Rano, the resident Radiant here from Harrisburg, and then the more evenly laid out ERAU Eagles. I'm excited to see what we have today. This map seems to be Ascent, so we're mixing it up from Haven.
Alrighty, yeah, looks good. I love seeing Ascent. Lots and lots of stuff. I definitely hated that map when it first came out, but it's definitely grown on me in the last few weeks, last few months even. And one of the player notes I'd like to point out here from the ERAU Eagles is that we have Express playing at 60 FPS on a 60 hertz monitor. So I wonder if that's going to be changing anything here, since he's going to be stuck in 2015 while the rest of the team is most likely going to be out here on that high refresh rate game. He's
playing in hard mode. Just let him have it.
You see, it wouldn't be fair for the other team if he was on
144 hertz. Exactly.
This isn't even his final form. And then another incredible ability here for Harrisburg's Esports Club is Chango Hango can dislocate his thumbs, and
that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Also, we've got a few people that have picked up golf to refine their brain and focus abilities, and I feel like there's a meme that I'm not up to speed on here, but
let's see how refined it really is, you know.
Absolutely.
I don't know, it seems logical. I think that would make sense.
I do think it would make sense here.
I mean, I think the thumbs might be a more of a tactical advantage. I don't know. See if you can.
If you can dislocate your thumb far enough, do you think you could hit more buttons on the side of your mouse?
You might be able to.
Alrighty, it looks like we're just waiting on the call here. The game is going to be starting here. We're going to be loading into the lobby right now, and I need to remember to unmute Discord.
Couple things. We are loading into Ascent here. A couple things about this map. Mid control super duper crucial. So hopefully we'll see a lot of fun fights towards that mid part of this map.
Absolutely. It's going to be the defending side. They almost need an op for this map, specifically for that purpose. And depending on where you place that op, whether you're going to be placing it in straight up back mid, or if you're going to be playing it from the catwalk on A site, that's definitely going to be changing how each round can play out here. So let's see what we're going to be seeing as far as team composition goes as we start loading into the match. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look, and we've got one Sentinel on each team here, as well as looking at, I believe, ERAU Eagles is going to be defending first here, and so they've got one Sentinel, one controller, and two initiators with one duelist, whereas the Harrisburg University Esports Club is going to be picking up one Sentinel, three duelists, and one controller. Now that's definitely two very different team compositions here.
The comps are definitely something to take note of. I mean, we're seeing a raise for the first time today on the side of the Eagles, and then instead, looks like Nomicals is on the Sova, which is not present on the Eagles side of things. Instead, they've opted for that raise and jet, but we're going to be jumping right into pistol round here.
Here we go, and pretty even stack, pretty even number of ghosts spread around both the teams here. The attackers looking like they're going to be pushing right into the site here. Reno takes out. He goes for that here. The Reyna trade going off there. Looks like the attackers going to make sure that door does not get closed, which is going to be detrimental for the defenders holding up the site here. But no, TFG is going to be able to crossfire it here. But Reno and Jago Hango, they do not care. They're going to be pushing right out on the site here as we're going to be watching the defenders place, the attackers place the bomb right on default there. Just going to be up to Sova here from HU. Just holding up there. He takes out one of them. Going to be holding the site now and just doing what he can to pick him off before he can go for the plant or for the defuse. But unfortunately, not going to be able to get it as we see Cypher trading it right back out.
He takes 2 even from that position, even in that 1v4. Pretty impressive. But I mean, that push really worked down that catwalk side. I don't think the defenders were quite ready for that amount of aggression. And you have Reyna, the ERAU Eagles, Reyna specifically, hitting that first shot. I think Rano, the person I said who was the Radiant, hitting that nice entry frag headshot onto the team's jet. That really, slotted their push to be one of which that turned out successfully. So we will see this eco round come in right now.
Absolutely. Now here's Express doing some nice work there. Unfortunately, he's going to be getting traded out as both Express and he goes for that get taken out, bringing this down into a 4-3 now. And let's see what Silva is going to be able to pull off here. Unfortunately, he gets breached right as he's trying to push out onto B site here. He's going to be pushing out on with I think the attackers are really stacking out. That Sova is not looking good here. Rano, though, sitting in a very nice spot, picking up a triple kill there as Silva finishes off the game, taking out the Sova who was holding on B side, and the attackers pick up a very fast second win there. Rano really showing off his Radiant skills. There's Harrisburg.
Much like we outlined in the pregame, the mid control is definitely something that these attackers want badly. They're going for it pretty much every round so far. I mean, and they're just blistering speed going up mid. They actually sent Reno there to cut off rotations, getting those eco frags, building his economy. Good stuff from him so far. He's currently 6-1. Great start from him.
Incredible, yeah. Especially just putting up this Radiant, and now the ERAU Eagles, they're diamonds and immortals, but that Radiant is just nice wall bang! The triple kill by Sova, holding on to the side here, not looking good for the attackers there. And Sova picks up 4K. We're going to be seeing Sova get an ace, the first ace of the tournament, happening on the first day. Let's see, it's literally just going to be up to Chango Hango here as Harrisburg runs away.
Any of that, Odin. What a spray down.
Let's see. Chango Hango is going to be doing what he can. Luckily, he does still have the spike, so there is a chance. He's got just a Spectre here. Let's see if he can come back and help Harrisburg bring it to 3-0, but I'm not sure. I think ERAU Eagles are going to be able to pick up their first round here as we wait out for the... Let's see, Omen's going to be teleporting onto the site here. He's going to be dealing with a little bit of resistance as he gets peeked out immediately by Pana. And that is going to be it. I'm sorry, Paiva. And that is going to be it.
Yeah, first nice pickup by the ERAU Eagles. I know it was confusing me too, but that is backwards. But
yeah, I do believe the names are switched. Unfortunately,
the Eagles are defending here, and the Harrisburg is attacking. Just for anybody watching, trying to clarify that. But that play from Nomicals over towards that B halls, like he used his Sova arrow, quickly got information, and just started spraying through that paper thin wall with his Odin, tagging down a ton of players, and at least getting him 1 kill before all of them pushed out into his crosshairs.
But Nomicals, that's just incredible. And now another, so Nomicals is actually, he's coming from a background of Mario Kart Wii. That was his esport of choice, but now we see him really riding out that Odin here. Let's see what's going to happen as the attackers are going to be pushing up to mid. Looks like they're going to be trying to hit up Catwalk here, but they're going to be met with some resistances. Reyna and Breach, and also Cypher, all going to be sitting out through there. Going to be a quick 3v3 there, but Johnny Aces takes out Paiva. He goes for that, takes him right back out, though. Nomicals picking up another kill. TFG as well takes out Chango Hango. Now it's just going to be up to just a 2v4 here. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. He goes for that, takes out Silva. Just go to Rano here. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Is Harrisburg. Oh, and he gets blinded. He does see him, but he's not going to be able to get it as he goes for that. Gets a triple kill.
Good stuff there. He goes for that on that catwalk hold. They're trying to go another quick one. They even got the entry, but too many defenders on the other side to receive them. They couldn't get through all of them. And that Odin's still coming up from Nomicals. He's putting up fantastic numbers so far in this game. an even 2-2 scoreline going on right now, so we don't really know which direction this game is going to go in.
Absolutely. And I love seeing the Odin being pulled out in these competitive matches. It is just so incredibly fun just to see how the teams are going to be dealing with that. And I think that the attacking team is dealing with it by just not pushing B side anymore.
B, yeah.
There's almost nothing you can do here. As but luckily the score is going to be split pretty evenly. It is now 2-2. Let's see what is going to happen. Sova here does have his ultimate. Is he going to be utilizing it this early on? Maybe, but it could at least help to retake a site if the attackers decide to push out through. Yeah, that's pretty
nice.
nasty.
Cheeky little jump spot on Arches from. He goes for that, playing all the way back in his spawn. I mean, he can rotate wherever he wants. At this point,
he does
really
go
quickly.
for those peaks.
He goes for those.
He goes for those. Let's watch now the attacking team. Full stack on mid. Nice mid control by the attacking team. And there's going to be some utility here. Oh, no. There's Sova with the Odin just scaring away. And he's going to be going for the reload there. Oh, here's the ultimate. Looks like he's going to be jumping up and trying to avoid killing his teammate. He did tag his teammate there. And, oh, nice Omen. Picks up a double kill there, but he is going to get traded right back out by the Reyna here as we go 4-2 for the defending team there. They do have a very nice pickup. Watch Reyna going to be going in through. He's going to be hearing that Odin running right away. And there we go, Cypher taking out Jet. Now it's just going to be a 1v3 here as Reno sees what he can do. He gets revealed by that Sova information area. He takes out the Odin. That's going to be pretty big here. He's going to be able to plant the bomb now, but he's going to be getting rushed from both sides by both Reyna and Cypher. LTV can pick out and take out that Reyna. If there's anyone that can do it, it's going to be Reyna, but unfortunately not going to be able to clutch up today, and he is going to be getting taken out. And are they going to be saving that Odin? You know it. They're going to be going right for that defuse now, bringing the score 3-2 as the defenders, they lost the first 2 rounds, but man, they really did just pick it right back up, and now they're going to be in the lead.
As you said, it is fun to see these off-meta guns be incorporated in certain strats that they're running here, but Nomicals is really showing that I guess Odin can be meta. That's why that's why he bought another one. So there's 2 now on the defending side, and it's going to be probably going into this half 5 from the Harrisburg Esports Club, as they look to pick up maybe another round off the back of this eco, see what kind of strat they go for. Probably something quicker.
Yeah, and now let's see what they're going to be able to do here. The attacking team fully spec'd out with Spectres, some light armor, some heavy armor, but the defenders, look at their economy, and then also look at the guns that they have. If they pick up this round, they're going to be all maxed out, and it is going to be very difficult for HU to come back from that.
They're stacking the cash in behind those Odins. This looks like it's going to be a quick A hit, though. Let's see how much damage these Spectres can really do.
They definitely have to push this fast because they know that if they give the defenders any amount of time to react, then it's going to be all over there. I think that Rano is going to be leading the charge here using his Leer, and I think they're going to be ready for it. There's the ult as well. Nice utilization of the Raze utility to take out any Cypher stuff. Johnny Aces takes out Cypher as well. We are going to be seeing Johnny Aces pushing all the way up. He sees the breach utility go through, but he's not going to be able to pick up the spray down as Paiva takes him out. But Rano taking out Express and going invincible. Going to be finishing off what Jet started, but he goes for that. Is going to be trading it right back out now, down to a 3v2 here. The defender is actually looking like they're kind of struggling here. Surprisingly, that's a very incredible push by HU. He goes for that, though. Could be changing the tides of war very, very soon. Sova, nice arrow, that shock dart. And he's gonna be able to take out Django Hango. He goes for that, takes out Metaphorical. We are just going to be seeing a 2v1, but Silva goes down. The ERAU Eagles pick up another round.
I think, honestly, Harrisburg could chuck that one down in a bit of a win column there. Bomb down, knocking it down to only 2 more players. I mean, the economy is so strong for ERAU that you needed to do some damage off the back of your eco round there. So, you know, making the best of a bad situation, they did there on that round.
Absolutely, and we are going to be seeing the Odin come back out for Sova here. The defense, they definitely have just this incredible advantage, even though they lost the first 2 rounds. I think that what the ERAU Eagles were doing was they were waiting to see what the attackers could pull off and seeing what their playstyle was, and then immediately adapting and really just overcoming and just conquering. Now let's see what's going to happen here.
B halls again.
the spray through. Not going to work out, but Omen is going to be teleporting onto the site here. Let's watch what Sova's going to be able to do. He knows he's in there. Is he going to be going for the spray? No, he does. He doesn't even need to see him. The Odin has so many bullets that it just doesn't matter. Sight lines are just optional here. Let's watch what's going to happen as Express going to be teleporting out to a different angle here, holding with the Vandal. But unfortunately, he does get ulted on by Raze, bringing this into a 4v4. Let's see how the ERAU Eagles are going to be responding to that. The Sova information drone going to be going out, but it's only going to be glimpsing Metaphorical. And there's Johnny Aces just holding out a very hard angle, very nice deep push in here. And the ERAU Eagles are going to be trying to figure out what they can do.
Johnny Ace is in a really good spot here to receive some of these rotates if they end up going to this other side here.
Absolutely. And I just don't know what the attackers are going to be able to pull off here, especially as Cypher just really shut down the... Oh no, Johnny Aces, he misses the spray down! And Cypher got all the information he needed, which was able to help his team shut down the push. And he gets a double kill before getting taken out by Rano. Now it is going to be a 3v1 here. And it looks like Rano's getting pushed off his feet here. And he's definitely not going to have enough time to go and plant. The ERAU Eagles are going to be able to secure another round here. 5 in a row.
No, they have the economy to hunt him down here.
Oh no, Bonomicals! The Odin is so OP. I love it.
He knows too much, man. He's got Sova. He's got Sova's abilities in his eyes in real life, dude. He just sees through every wall. This Odin has been so powerful in his hands, spraying at every angle, every chance he can get.
Absolutely. And now it is going to be we are going to be seeing 3 ults here on the defending side of things and 2 ults on the attackers. And let's see if HU is going to be able to use those ultimates to their advantage in order to retake it and come back from this losing streak. Now I think that HU just unfortunately they keep losing their buy rounds, and that forces them into these like weird half buys with Stingers and Spectres. And really, when you're going up against an Odin, it's well, not the right move in my opinion. But let's watch what Reno's gonna be able to do here. He comes out, he is gonna be able to take out Cypher. That's huge. But unfortunately, we see Nomical is gonna be ulting out, taking out Silva. Let's see here. He goes for that, taking out Chango Hango. Gonna be now down to a 4v3 here. Is Rano gonna be holding? He gets flashed out from heaven. Gonna be getting the spray down. He does manage to pick it up there. He gets flashed by Omen, completely blinded here, waiting for his team to plant the spike here, but he goes for that, really holding it down, taking out Johnny Aces, just up Metaphorical, but he gets blindsided, getting taken out by Express there from the back. Just the crossfire from 3 different angles. That's incredible.
This has to be frustrating if you're Harrisburg. You're doing all the right things. You're grabbing the map control you need. You're getting these entry frags consistently. But these individual plays coming out from the ERAU Eagles are just shutting you down time and time again. Definitely a frustrating moment for them, but let's see how they respond to this.
It doesn't matter if you have teams, if you have a nice team stack, if you have a nice map control. If Nomicals has an Odin, he doesn't care about your opinion.
And here he goes
nice
again.
Information arrow. That's detrimental. He's taking out Johnny Ace before the round even starts. Let's see. He's going to be using that shock arrow as well. Both of them going to be doing some damage, a little bit of damage at least to the Raze and the Omen. That's going to be ridding all of their shields here. He's going to be throwing out that drone here. Nice trade by with Reyna and Omen. Let's see here. Looks like Raze gets taken out as well. Just now down a 4-2 here. As well, I think that Chango Hango is going to be leading the pack, saying, yo, Cypher, we got to get out of here. This ain't working.
The B side is closed, and it has been this whole game.
The B side
not
is
letting anybody in.
Mom, can I please stay home from school today? No, honey. We have to push this Omen. But let's see here. Nice trade there, Omen and Cypher. Gonna be going for that nice pick. Oh no, but Silva! Oh, he doesn't get taken out immediately, but he does get taken out by the Reyna. I thought that breach was gonna do some damage.
That seemed like perfect placement from the breach there. I thought he was about to blast him straight through the box on site there.
You know, that was a pretty fast push by HU. I was expecting the same, so I was writing up my own joke, and then they just pushed out, and I just completely failed the joke on that one. That was HU just took me by surprise. They definitely took ERAU by surprise when they pushed that site, and well, they ERAU was just ready for it. They had that Odin.
Something I do want to point out comes from the duelist on the side of ERAU is he goes for that on the Reyna, has been really turning the tide of these rounds with just some important frags he's been getting. He's been dropping the bombs in places where it's super awkward for the enemy team to retrieve it, and he's been peeking into these sites, supporting his teammates, getting these nice frags that really turn the tides of these
Exactly.
rounds. So
Let's see. He's going to be up on a 1v4 here. He is going to be able to pick up one here. Paiva taking up Johnny Aces, and Express doing some damage as well. He goes up picking up the double kill. Let's see. It's now down to a 3v1 here. Jesus, what is happening here? Nomical's going to be running out with the Odin, but he goes for that, getting that triple kill. It must be the bodybuilding that he goes for that does outside.
I was going to say they've been really passive towards mid, really giving him control of it and kind of, giving them that map control. But, I mean, I'm glad I didn't say it because they just shut me right up right there. They just like right into B lobby, just straight down mid.
HU started this with a 2-win shutout against ERAU, and ERAU responded by saying, okay, we finished our coffee, ready to frag out. It is 8-2 in the first half.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a bit of a slaughter since then, 8 rounds in a row. We need to see a response here, and maybe this jet ult can be what they need to get back into this game.
Absolutely. They are going to be having 4 ultimates that they can play with here, and that's going to be detrimental as for the defending team, especially as they just picked up Paiva there, as Brano going to be rushing out through, and the defending team is going to have to scramble out onto A site here, and their chonky Odin is going to be kind of running as fast as he can to get on the site. He goes for that. He goes for it, but he is going to get taken out there as looks like Express picks up a kill on Django Hango as well. He's going to be bringing this down to a 3v4 here, but the Sofa is one shot here. Unfortunately, Johnny Aces gets taken out as well. Now down to a 3v3. Basically a 3v2 here since Sova gets taken out immediately by Silva there. But also was traded out as Nomicals, was able to take out Rano. But Express dropping out, taking out 3.
Oh
now
my goodness, what a clutch.
Taking out Raze and Cypher. I thought that HU finally had a round, but no. Cypher just jumps right in.
Like I was saying, these individual plays keep disrupting these great site takes that Harrisburg are having. It's just they cannot close these out, and it's been every player on their team. It's been everyone. Express now showing up. It's been he goes for that. It's been Nomicals. It's been everybody.
But
So-
let's see, here's the last round of the half. They are going to be sparing no expenses going into this round. We see an op on either side. We see the defenders with the Odin still. And let's watch how this is going to... Paiva taking out Johnny Aces for a very strong start by the defenders. He goes for that, taking out Rano. It's not looking good for HU Esports here, especially as Cypher taking out the other Cypher here. A 5v2. Are they going to be able to pull this off here? Looks like Chenko Hanga was able to take out TFG. Let's see now what they're going to be doing. Ray's going to be ulting out, but Paiva taking him out, getting the flick right onto him, and getting the triple kill as well. Taking out Django Hango for the win here, bringing it 10-2 in the first half.
That's what I'm talking about.
Switching
You're so
sides.
confident that you're up 10-2. Those flicks start coming through. What a shot. That midair shot off the satchel onto the Rays. And then even
We are
going
going to be taking a small pause here to fix some technical difficulties with both the bitrate and also allowing the casters to get a little bit of audio here. As we have been playing this game deaf, but that's going to be okay. We are going to be fixing that right now very shortly. Hello. Well, I cannot see currently. Just waiting for the audio to fix itself as we also wait for the bitrate to improve here. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but luckily we did need a pause anyway for a few of the players as well. So just overall good timing here to take a small break here. And hopefully give HU some time to recollect and get ready to possibly frag out here for the next match.
I mean, if I'm HU right now, I don't want to be in, too many highlight clips from ERAU. So hopefully picking it up on the defending side here, not letting the stomp continue. I mean, so far that's all we've really seen is just a highlight reel.
Absolutely, and I would really like to take a moment to point out the chat here. We've got a lot of nice copy pastas for Paiva here. Who is Paiva? For the blind, Paiva is the light. For the hungry, Paiva is the bread for the patient. Paiva is the cure for the prisoner. Paiva is the freedom for the liar. Paiva is the truth for the traveler. Paiva is the way. Imagine being such a legend that you have copy pastas written about you.
ERAU, Paiva is the offer, and we saw that in that final round of the half. Fantastic coming through for him.
Absolutely, Paiva is the offer that ERAU needs. And wow, just the incredible performance there on all sides of it. Just oh man, that was just such a great half. And unfortunately, you're entirely right with what you said. HU did everything they could, but unfortunately, when you've got Sova with an Odin, it is just
it was perfect. I mean, that strat coming through right into the B tunnels. I mean, there's nothing that you can really do besides fire back, but you're really putting a lot on at risk there for trying to counter like that. I mean, you can also just not go B. I think that's kind of what they tried to do. Didn't really work out though, because if they know you're not going to go B, I mean, you're just going to stack the other sites. And
absolutely.
And
and
go again, just running around. He goes for it, just running around the map, and just
goes for it, really going for it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know how much the name would really speak to the playstyle, but after that half, I can really understand. I really understand it.
Absolutely. And looking at the player bios here that we have, Paiva from Brazil, over there at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, just really doing some great work there. And Express as well. If he could do that well on a 60 FPS, 60 hertz monitor, that is just wow.
Yeah, we were right, man. That's just they had to nerf him. They had to basically make him play on console.
They did have to nerf him there. Alrighty, going in, I believe that we are getting back on track to getting some audio here. Unfortunately, Brody, can you hear the stream through Discord? Yeah. Unfortunately, we are going to be having no audio on the caster side of things, but that's it's going to be just a-okay here. I think that we can switch it up instead and watch it through the OBS Ninja. And that should give us some audio again. Alrighty, so looks like we are going to be following through with the game here and getting back out of the pause as we finish up the game, and hopefully we are going to be seeing the comeback here.
Hopefully they make this a more competitive game, give us a bit of fire from the other end, a bit of fight.
Absolutely. Harrisburg, we see Rano just out here completely performing here. And also, not to mention, Silva, only gold 3, but also second frag in here. He's 5 and 10. And Chango Hango bringing up the rear, 2, 10 and 1, but definitely not forgotten, as those Omen smokes and blinds are definitely useful here for the team to get those hard pushes in. But let's see if they are going to be able to capitalize on their strengths as they go into the next half here. We are going to be watching Rano hold up very, very tight here. This nice one-way smoke from the Omen as well. The push starts, and Rano taking out TFG immediately here, bringing this into a 4v5 here. Harrisburg having the nice little benefit here. Johnny Ace is trading out the kill that looks like ERAU was able to pick up there. Oh no, now down to a 3v2 here. Metaphorical, nice grenade taken out. He goes for that Express, taking out the other Reyna as well. Johnny Ace is doing what he can, taking out Paiva. Harrisburg gonna be picking up a round here possibly. The Express though, nice one tap, but he is gonna get taken out by Metaphor Lol, and the defender is gonna be picking up their round.
There we go. That's the pushback. That's the resiliency we needed to see from Harrisburg here, and hopefully more to come throughout this half. I mean, they're going to be up in the money, and they should hopefully be able to take care of this eco. Supposedly going to be coming out from the side of ERAU. Good job from Rano getting another entry frag. I mean, he's been fragging out this whole time, but really taking advantage of Reyna's abilities there to come to cover after grabbing that quick shot on the
Absolutely.
enemy team.
And we are going to be seeing though HU picking up 2 kills or 2 wins, and then getting basically comebacked on by the getting completely taken over by the attackers, losing 10 rounds in a row. But let's see if they're going to be able to pick up 2 rounds, a little bit more than 2 rounds in a row here. As unfortunately, my stream is frozen.
I
Unfortunately, we
cannot
are
see anything
experiencing
either.
some technical difficulties. We are going to be taking a small pause here. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Zoom tournaments are never something that goes smooth, especially in this ever-changing landscape of esports that happens from home here. Unfortunately, guys, we are doing whatever we can to fix this here. Not quite sure how this last round ended up going. It looks like it did freeze for the stream too, as I think we were all using the same OBS Ninja link. But I believe that ERAU Eagles just doing everything to frag out there. It really, especially just watching Nomicals with the Odin, I think that's kind of a sheer tell for how maybe the rest of this game is going while we're unable to see. And yeah, well, Brody, what do you think so far about the first half and about how possibly the second half is going to be going?
Well, I'm hoping for some pushback, but I think for the brief moment I just got the OBS Ninja feed returning to me, it actually looks like they lost the eco round, and ERAU Eagles won on the pistols. So if that's any indication, then I don't think this is going to be going on for much longer. It might even end before we get the feedback.
Alrighty, we do have the feed back here in our hands. Let's go ahead and take a quick gander. It looks like the score is 11-3 now, in the favor of in the favor of the ERAU Eagles, and definitely in the favor of Nomicals with his Odin. It looks like Nomical's actually going for the Spectre on this one here. And all right, we are going to be returning to the stream. Let's see now. There is Johnny Aces picking up a kill here. The attacking team going to be pushed back all the way onto the site here. And TFG getting a nice pick up there. Lots and lots of trades going on just at the backside of A here. And now just be up to Paiva. Oh, Paiva gets taken out here. It's just going to be up to Metaphor. Lol taking out. He goes for that, but he goes for that. He's gonna be able to take out Chengo Hango. There's Metaphor Lol, but he doesn't get the takeout. Gonna be a 3K from He Goes for that, and let's see. He Goes for that. Gonna be going for B here, as he's gonna be able to push out the enemy. Reyna is gonna be on A site here.
He's got hops. B hopping all the way back into the B side here. Good rotation from him, putting himself in the 1v1 here. This could be an insane clutch. He pulls this one off.
Absolutely. Now let's watch. He Goes for that. Gonna be just holding on, using that ult here, not giving Rano a chance on the site. He is going to be doing whatever he can, though. Rano, if he can get this clutch up, he gives Harrisburg a big chance here. But unfortunately, He Goes for that, picking up the 4K there. The ERAU Eagles bringing this into match point.
Fantastic. I think that was a 1v4 actually. Coming in from He Goes for that. I mean, it's a 4K on the round, but fantastic stuff from him. He even guesses the positioning of the rotate coming in from Rano. Just a complete another outplay from He Goes for that. Great shots from him.
Absolutely. And, well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the return of Nomical's Odin. Hopefully he's going to have a nice chance to use this. But also, don't doubt HU Esports. They are going to be full stacking here with the Spectres. Let's see how well that's going to work out for them. He Goes for that, getting an early pickup on the Jet here. Let's watch the attacking team just spread out onto both mid and A. TFG going to be taking out the Omen, going to be utilizing his ult there to find out where the rest of them are. Nomical is going to be playing with that, using his Odin here, just spraying into the wall. I think that if we were to be able to see his accuracy, it would not look very good, but we do know that his KD is incredible. Unfortunately, HU Esports going to be having a massive deficit here, as they've only got Cypher here to hold the site. Express going to be taking him out, though. Now down to a 2v5 here. Is this going to be the end for HU Esports? Are we going to be seeing the ERAU Eagles just completely shutting them down? And yes, they are. A flawless round here. The ERAU Eagles get the win. Second match of the Golden Coast Invitational.
And what a way to end that
game.
second match. With an emphatic and to that one only allowing only allowing 3 rounds to be put up against them. I mean, that's a statement towards the rest of their division, if I say so myself.
Absolutely. And the ERAU Eagles here, now they did lose the pistol round both times. So I think that if there's anything that they could improve upon, it would be their pistol rounds and the early eco rounds. But as soon as they have the full economy, they are well practiced. Let's bring back Kanashi and get into the closing statements.
Yeah, honestly, this game was just a joy to watch for both sides. Even like Harrisburg did have moments where they did shine. We saw Rano, in the first 2 rounds, really just do what he needed to do. They hurt their eco round on 6. They were able to take out at least 2 of them. But I mean, I feel like the story for this entire game was Nomicals with the Odin. Like, if you leave that man with any form of line of sight to your team, and that poor beaver tail is just getting completely destroyed by that Odin, and so sadly on the other side of the wall is Harrisburg as well. Yeah, so Nomicals did just an amazing job with this Odin. They really had they didn't have a lot of answers for that. And then meanwhile, you also still had he goes for that. He really did go for it. On round 4 in particular, he was just able to clutch up at that point. We saw on round 15 where he went 1v4 and took that entire fight on his own. And then Express had a really good round on round 11 where he was, the last one standing, had to clean up the last 2 and get the defuse for the Eagles, and he really just did that. The round that we missed though, the Harrisburg Esports Club won the pistol round, right? The second round that they went into, the Eagles bought up. They bought up to Stingers and Marshalls. So they ended up winning that fight and matching up their eco and ending up snowballing their advantage even more, which did eventually lead to the win itself.
Absolutely, and I think that if we had to talk about the secret sauce that it is to come out on top, 13-3. Just reading the player bios, we got Paiva from Brazil. We've got TFG, who's been in esports for over 4 years now. We got Nomicals, who just has that Odin experience that he must have picked up somehow from Mario Kart Wii as a world record holder. We got Express, who intentionally nerfs himself, utilizing 60 FPS only on a 60 Hz monitor. And then we've got He Goes For That, just the bodybuilder. And I think that somehow is the secret for success here.
I think a lot of this you're going to take away from the 16 or the 13-3 scoreline, obviously. But I do want to talk about Harrisburg a little bit because they did kind of get dominated, but I think they showed a lot of potential here. And like I was saying throughout the game, they were doing a lot of the early stuff right. It was just about those closing moments, about shutting down those individual pop-off plays from the other team. That was really the separation between a 13-3 game and maybe something a lot more competitive. So they did show a lot of potential in this game, and then I hope we can see them back in the future, popping off.
Absolutely. I think that they have a lot of potential. There's a lot of upward growth in their future, especially since Rano has coached tier 1 rosters in Valorant before, and he is a Radiant player. And I think that a lot of his skills, even during that quick game that we watched, those skills really just kind of rubbing off on the other team, and just having that confidence allowed them to not get completely shut out, even though the odds were completely stacked against them.
Yeah, I do agree. For the most part, Harrisburg did have moments where I felt like they were able to take the point and really, almost win it. I feel like it's just their post-plant situation when it comes to closing out the round that they just need to really polish up on. But, we could definitely see them work on that, and we still have another 8 weeks of the Golden Coast Invitational itself, so we might be able to revisit this team. We might be able to see even more. Just let us know. We'll definitely try to get a lot more coverage. Is there any final words either about this match or the last match that you wanted to get in before we end up signing off for today?
No, I think that's it from me. Brody?
I think I've said my piece. Thanks everyone for tuning in with us. We had a great time.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I definitely look forward to seeing you guys again next week for some more epic plays.
Yep. And just before we sign off, I would like to thank LMU, San Jose State, and the Academy of Art University for organizing the tournament, getting a lot of involvement. We had 64 teams in total, but we're in the round robins, so we're just going to be catching whatever games we possibly can, and also just showcasing the collegiate esports talent that we have here in general. Once again, big thanks to the production staff. We have Wits on the switching here, as well as V-Flight on our observing. So just allowing us to really watch the match without having us actually have to pilot it ourselves. It's a big plus for sure.
Big help.
And most of all, thank everybody for tuning in to the first week. We definitely want to get this bigger, so make sure to spread it around. And once again, the Golden Coast Invitational is sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. Once again, come back here same time next week to catch more of the amazing collegiate players that we have going on. I'm Kanashi, and once again, I've been joined by Arties and Brody, and we will see you guys back here next week.
Toodles.
But I'm foolish. I'm needed to you. Know that I've been missing. But I'm foolish. I'm needed.